Alright guys, this is module 10. I believe it's lesson 3, sick days. This is the troubleshooting section, so we're just going to have a quick run through this one again. You already know I've talked about some of the days when I was like super sick from the Mounjaro. And like the first time I took it, 3 days after, I became really sick. I was literally laying in the bathroom for 2 hours. And that was really the only day I had like that. But at the time, I looked at my sugar while I was sick. And I know I hadn't eaten anything different, but my sugar was like 190. It had rocketed up. Now, I was really sick, vomiting, the whole thing, you know. So, what that meant was my body was stressing, being sick, spiking cortisol. We all know what cortisol does, right? It spikes your sugar. You already know this. It's the reason I'm looking for another job, but that's neither here nor there. Being sick is gonna spike your sugar. You know, being sick ruins your sleep. You're not getting good sleep, spikes your sugar. There's so many things that spike your sugar that don't involve food. That, like, we could almost never cover them all, but we've covered most of them, I think. And you just gotta, when you're sick, it's extra hard for people to take care of their sugar. Because first of all, you don't feel good. So your sugar is going to be up and down anyways. Second of all, you don't want to worry about your sugar because you don't feel good. You know what we want to do when we don't feel good. We don't want to grab that comfort food, crawl up in bed, and just sleep it away. And that's, you know, except for the comfort food, depending on what your comfort food is, it's okay to do that when you ain't feeling good. I'm not going to go out and tell you, well, if you're not feeling good, what you should do is go out and jog 5 miles. And that'll drop your sugar. No. Sometimes you really just got to deal with the swings. There's going to be ups. There's going to be downs. Does my sugar go up? Yeah. Mine spikes occasionally. Mine spikes, you know, from day to day. I might have 3 days in a row I've been in between 70 and 110. And then a work day comes. And I get up at 6 a.m. and I'm driving to work. And I get in there and I start setting up and look at my sugar and it's 170. Meanwhile, a half hour ago, it was 90. It literally has spiked over the stress. So, you know, just when you're sick, be easy on yourself. That doesn't mean go crazy and go eating carbs, but, you know, just relax. Try to calm down. Try to get, you know, do what you need to do to get through your sickness without going off the rails. That's all I'm saying. Try to keep an eye on your sugar. Try your best to keep it under control. If it goes up some, it's not the end of the world. You don't have to go out and do a triathlon to get it back down. Alright guys, I'll talk to you in the next video on module 10. And I wish you all a great day. And let's get out there and walk today.